Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to react to a video by Koral Tea. Usually after I react to some videos, I would edit them, but I don't know if any of you know this, but I haven't done that before. I've never edited one before, so just like always, we are going to forgo editing. So the video we are going to be reacting to is Once Russian, the Alaska Purchase and Country Balls, Feet Viddies Vids. Okay. Without further ado, let's begin.
This video has been brought to you by eRepublic Labs. If you're a fan of the Civil War,
I'm a fan of the Civil War.
Are you in luck today? Because War and Peace is one heck of a game that you can download right now using the App Store or Google Play.
Gather resources, build your base, and defend it from other players in this real-time strategy game.
Okay.
You'll need to put your noggin to work to succeed here, as you'll need to strategize to fight through battle maps based on historical battles using authentic Civil War military weapons and artillery.
Cool.
If you don't mind me asking, is it possible for me to join the southern side?
Yes.
You may side with the Union and Abraham Lincoln, or, alternatively, join the Confederacy with Jefferson Davis. You'll see some familiar faces here, as multiple commanders are based on famous...
Yeah, I know some of these people. Like, the people coming up here, like Ambrose Burnside. Yeah, I recognize some of these.
Individual skills and bonuses.
Yes, and if you want to join those traitor scums of the South that dared to secede from me, you very much can. Not judging, it's your choice and all.
If you want to try it out for yourself, be sure to check the link in the description below.
Oh yeah, I really want to try that game out. I'm going to download it right after I react to this video.
Greetings, I am Russian Empire. I wish to talk to America, if that's a possibility.
No can do, sir. I'm afraid we found ourselves in a bit of hot water with some domestic issue. Perhaps it would be best to delay your meeting with them after we've settled everything first.
Okay, guys, I know in a reaction video, you're not supposed to stay silent, like it's known as a silent review, I believe. At least that's what reactor Tyrone Magnus said. At least I think that's what he said. But anyways, I know you're not supposed to be silent, but sometimes in this reaction video, I will be silent. Because there's usually nothing I can think of to say during parts of this video, unless it's a point that I want to address.
That is fine. I will be willing to sell the territory of Alaska, of which I own, to America.
Got it. I'll be sure to relay a message to America for you. America, sir! The Russian Empire has asked me to tell you that he wishes to sell a piece of his territory to us.
Well, that's cool.
We've got bigger fish to fry now, DC.
Also, I will sometimes speak in this video if I want to make some comments in it.
I was hoping you could help me figure out how to handle this delicate situation. There's never been a greater divide between North and South.
Nope.
I don't want this situation
Not
to
at all.
escalate into, let's say, a civil war. Everyone's crazy out there.
Sorry, America, but it will go into a civil war. It will escalate into a civil war.
Talking about fish, you think you could order us some sushi for lunch? That will be done, sir.
Yep, shooting a bunch of Confederate soldiers. Can I even talk anymore?
Good evening. I've previously contacted your assistant to schedule a meeting to discuss a potential deal on which I aim to sell Alaska to you.
Yep.
Assistant? Oh, hello there! Sorry, pal, but I'm afraid right now is not the best moment. As you may see, we are in the middle of a civil war. Yeah, but don't worry about our war. We'll take care of it in no time. These backwoods Southerners ain't got a chance against us. I'll put my starting price at $5 million, but we can bargain later.
I shall be back in a few years then.
Yep, 1867.
Hey, do you remember back when Russia wanted to sell us something? It was that thing called Alaska?
Yep.
Where is that anyways?
Well, sir, it's on the same continent, North America. It borders British Canada.
Yep, it does.
How about we go and scout that area to see what it's worth, huh?
Excellent idea.
Oh, fun fact, we actually used a check to buy Alaska. I learned that from the YouTube channel Knowing Better. Link will be in the description. Go subscribe to his channel.
Well, it's a desolate, barren tundra with not much going on. How long does it stretch?
According to our estimates, about more than 500,000 square miles.
Yep. Alaska is currently the largest state in the U.S. by land area. By land area.
Which would come to be twice the size of Texas.
And 3 times the size of California, or 205 times the size of Wyoming. The reason why I brought that up is I'm going to talk about another channel for a little bit. Wonder Why. That's actually his channel name. He said that the sizes of Alaska are comparable to like 2 times the size of Texas, 3 times the size of California, and 205 times the size of Wyoming. So, link to Wonder Why's channel in the description as well.
Now that's big. But I mean, I don't exactly see what we can do with the place. We can't grow anything to eat here, and it's not exactly a tourist hotspot.
That's a
I don't think so.
Do I
But it's probably a tourist hotspot now.
reckon there's plenty of timber, fishing, and mining endeavors we may exploit in the area.
Do you have any idea why Russia would want to get rid of this place so bad?
From what I have gathered, in 1856, Russia lost its Crimean War against the
Yep,
Ottoman
they
Empire,
lost.
France, Sardinia, and Britain. The aftermath
Yeah, for those who don't know what this flag is, it's the Sardinian flag right here.
of the war left the Russian Empire in desperate need for money to repay its war costs.
Oh, kind of like France, huh? The French wanted money to fund their Napoleonic Wars, so they sold the Louisiana Territory to us.
It would seem like that's the case, sir. Russia aims to get money by selling a territory they deem useless.
Yep.
Take a listen.
So many bald eagles.
That's the sound of freedom. Man, this place is filled to the brim with bald eagles. It's kind of like it was meant to be. So I say,
Yep.
sure, why not? Let's buy the place. Be sure to call Russia to the Oval Office immediately, because we've got a deal to settle now.
Oh, come on. You drinking beer? Oh, come on. There's gotta be something better than that.
Chug, 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 till the last drop.
Ew.
I beg your pardon me.
That was disgusting.
Yo, that's so rad of you to bring the drinks, Eric. You're such a stellar feller.
Eric, I think you just drank your own weight in beer. Are you sure you're going to be all right, buddy?
Yeah, no worries. I'm a rat. The enzymes of my body have evolved through countless generations to digest anything with ease.
Yep.
Oh, hello, DC. We were just waiting for you. One of my best friends is visiting from Ohio. His name is Eric.
What's up, DC?
My grandfather has some friends from Ohio, believe it or not.
Is this a bad time? Were you guys drinking?
Well, of course they were.
Me, I was just drinking some good old canned corn brine. Maybe the rest, though. But don't worry, we're all over 21. For instance, it's been 91 years since 1776, so I'm almost a century old.
Wait a second. If we're going by that logic, wouldn't that make West Virginia underage, since it's only been 4 years since he became a state?
No sense. West Virginia has a long history spanning hundreds of years, and besides, I can handle the booze pretty well. I can't really say the same about my fellow West Virginian Viddy's vids.
I think he's about to throw up.
No, not on the presidential rug!
I'll go scrape him off the floor and take him to the presidential bathroom.
Yeah, do it before he barfs all over the floor.
Well, I hope you guys have reached a consensus about the purchase, because Russia is waiting outside the office.
Yep, dude, don't worry about that. Dog.
Ew.
Yes, that's exactly what we were doing before, discussing the Alaska Purchase.
Hello, I'm sure you'll find Alaska to be a good acquisition, since it has been an extensive territory, and it's relatively close to you.
Yep.
Howdy, Russia. You know, I was just wondering why you would want to sell Alaska to us. I'm starting to think that there's something fishy about it. Anything bad? If it's about the Bigfoot population, trust me. They're not that hard to
Oh!
Not anything bad, of course. Over the years, it has become more apparent that Alaska has turned more into a liability than a profit. Its location is so distant from Moscow that it makes it really challenging.
Wait, was Moscow the capital of Russia at the time? Because I know before Moscow there was St. Petersburg. But during the time of the Alaska Purchase, was Moscow the capital of Russia? Answer me in the comments down below.
Challenging to manage.
Yes, I totally understand.
If I'm being honest with you, I deeply fear the British would take over my territory.
Yep, that was one of the reasons why the Russians wanted to sell Alaska. Because they didn't feel like the place was worth anything, and they thought the British would take over.
Through British Canada. If I were ever to wage war again on Britain, they would have the upper hand while I wouldn't be able to defend Alaska in time.
Yep.
At this point, I think Britain have enough influence over the globe, and you owning the place would be a nice counter to their expansion.
That's interesting, because in a way, that was the exact same reason France sold Louisiana for dirt cheap to us. Not that I'm complaining, of course.
Yep, that's exactly why France sold Louisiana to us.
Is such that they are willing to sell a huge chunk of their empire, so Britain wouldn't have it in the long run.
Yes, so don't worry about the Brits. We'll take good care of Alaska. Trust me. We know a thing or two about handling Brits.
Yeah. Look, the American Revolution, we kicked the butts of the British.
I'm glad to hear that. In terms of price, you suggested a $5 million price for the territory. I think that's a little too cheap for such a vast territory.
How about $7 million then? Seems fair to me.
Alright then, it's a deal. Is that beer I smell? You could use...
Yeah, they paid like $7.5 billion, I believe.
Something a little bit stronger.
Like what? Vodka?
Don't you think? I've got a bottle of vodka.
Oh my god, I knew it. Wanna know how I knew? Vodka is a Russian stereotype. Any Russian stereotype you hear, it's probably going to have vodka. That's how I knew.
I was hoping I could share with you.
Way to go, dude!
I think y'all had enough.
Thank you, Russia. We'll save this for later, but I appreciate it. I think we're going to be good friends. Of course, it would be a shame if you, I don't know, for some reason decided to turn into a state with an opposing economic ideology than me. But yeah, that's silly. We're good pals now, and that's all that matters.
Ah, crap. Another ad.
Huh? And just like this, it's all ours now. Seems we're your only neighbors now, Canada.
Yep. We're Canada's only neighbor now.
I still think purchasing this place wasn't the best of ideas. We could have used the money for more important issues, but no. We bought a big old chunk of uselessness.
Man, I think you're a little jealous of Alaska taking over the spot of the biggest states, aren't you?
Texas, I think you're jealous.
You really think this will end up being a state one day?
Well, it will become a state one day. In fact, Alaska became the 49th state in 1959.
It's hardly got the population or an actual governing body to be...
Look, oh, apparently someone replied to me from a video. From a comment I put on a video. I'm going to have to check that out later.
Territory. Besides, if for some reason folks would be insane enough to move up here in large numbers, Alaska would end up being carved up. much like Louisiana and yours truly.
Yep.
Texas size doesn't matter. You know what does?
What?
It's gold. You guys, we found gold! This place ain't so worthless after all.
Found
I told you this
gold.
would be a good investment.
Who needs all that gold when you have coal?
Okay. That's going to be it for the video. See you guys in the next video. Bye.